Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Three-way sports college football and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Swarm with a pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. To dart right down the middle. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Play looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the run, it's Griffin.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the 1st down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 in the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go and to keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Well, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Griffin. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Griffin. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
But we'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 10-0. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to defend the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Wiggins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
Arkansas 17, Missouri 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Griffin. To get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find some room. It's Griffin. 1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Goes out to Stephon. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down from him. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. That's caught. It's Griffin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on a third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. Will not be brought down. He's brought down. Six. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Mizzou, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught way field and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense is still clicking.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 24, Missouri 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Missouri now in the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Missouri 7.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Breaking tackles and going. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away. Here in
7.